Mayor Stephanie Rawlings-Blake is coming to the podium at the City Ops Center to update us on all the situation on our roads today. Let's see if we can take a live look and listen in. Possibly. There she is. As they just get set, we'll get the latest updates here from Mayor Stephanie Rawlings-Blake.
Come on up. All right, good morning, and thank you all for joining us today. We have just been through an historic snowfall, about 2.5 feet, in a little more than 24 hours. I want to thank everyone for your patience overnight when I took the rare step of implementing Phase 3 of our snow emergency plan. Even though we lifted Phase 3, I want to urge motorists to use common sense, use caution, be safe, and stay off the road. We remain in Phase 2 of our snow emergency plan. Motorists must have proper tires, and people should not park along emergency routes. I know people are starting to get cabin fever, but now is not the time to go venture out onto the roads unless you absolutely have to. Our fire engines, police cars, and snow plows have been getting stuck throughout the night. Our plow crews have been working very hard to relieve this problem. They're working hard in 12-hour shifts. And if the roads continue to be clear of cars, their job is so much easier. And again, I want to thank everyone who heeded our caution, our warnings over the past few days and have stayed off the road. We've had a significantly lower number of abandoned vehicles than I think we've had in the recent past, and I can't thank the residents enough for their cooperation. Understanding that when you have a historic storm, our response to that, our recovery from that, is going to take time. So I'm asking for patience. I want to take a moment again to thank everyone who's been working so hard in the recovery, our city workers, our private contractors that have been helping to plow, our emergency workers, our health workers, people in hospitals, nursing homes, shelters, who have put in so many hours to help those who are vulnerable in our community. Our first responders, again, including fire and the police, have gone above and beyond, and I'm sincerely grateful for all of their hard work. I urge everyone to continue to look out for your neighbors, especially our seniors and those living with disabilities. I'm sure that, again, you're eager to hear about the plans for Monday. Everybody wants to get back to normal. We will be assessing the conditions of the city streets throughout the day, and I'll make a decision on city government later on this afternoon. With the understanding that during Snowmageddon, I think we were closed for 2 days, and we had liberal leave for another 2. So, you know, we'll probably eventually get there. We're just not ready to make that official announcement. Fortunately, city schools were already planned to be closed on Monday, giving us additional time on the streets to get to the streets around our schools. While we want to get to as many neighborhood streets as we can, as quickly as we can, we know it is going to take time. Again, please remember that we are responding to an historic snow event. And we also have to remember the topography of our city. We don't live in a prairie land. This is not a flat city. We have hills, we have small streets, we have historic streets. You know, this is a complicated snow removal effort. So anything you can do to help us along those efforts, like not putting the snow from around your car back out into the street, that will be helpful. We have workers who are so diligent and hardworking. We just need to support them in their work. So I would encourage you to stay home today. If you are shoveling yourself out, please take it easy. I've heard that we've already lost around the state 3 people to heart attacks while shoveling. I want people to understand that they need to take breaks, to be reasonable, to be safe, and to use common sense. Check on your neighbors and be patient. As I said yesterday, we're all in this together, and if we continue to remember that, I think we'll all be better off for it. I'll turn it over to Director Johnson.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. This morning at about 6 a.m., our mayor lifted Phase 3, and we reverted back to Phase 2 in terms of parking restrictions. This means that in order to be on the roads, you need to have all-weather tires, a four-wheel drive vehicle, or snow chains, and a vehicle really ready to deal with treacherous conditions on the roadway. Parking restrictions remain in place. We are relocating vehicles. So far, we've relocated about 176 vehicles. if your vehicle is relocated, call 311 because we provide them with information on your license plate, a description of the vehicle, and where it was removed from, where we took it and relocated it to, so that you can go and pick up your vehicle. There is no charge for that service. We had a historic snow event with almost 2.5 feet of snow. Our work crews continue to work around the clock. We are working concurrently on the primary streets and our secondary and neighborhood roadways with over 300 pieces of equipment around the clock. As we clear up our primary streets, we'll be moving additional equipment into our secondary streets, in addition to bringing in some more contractor vehicles and equipment to assist with collecting and removing the piles and piles of snow that are going to result in our communities as a result of all of the snow that we received. We ask for continued patience as we work through these issues. We have, as the mayor mentioned, had some issues with emergency equipment and snow removal equipment having difficulty navigating, especially on some of the smaller streets where it's difficult to get in with snow plows to remove this much snow. So we ask for your patience. Know that the city work crews are working around the clock. We will be in your neighborhood. We will remove this snow, and we'll get the city to reopen. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Commissioner Chief Ford.
The police department remains in our 12-hour tour of duty status. The crime fight always goes on regardless of the weather. We were able to adjust some of our crime fighting strategies as it pertains to our commercial establishments, and we strategically detailed sworn police officers in uniform to some commercial establishments throughout the city. And in fact, yesterday at the Royal Farms on Fleet Street in our Southeast District, a uniformed Baltimore police officer was inside the Royal Farm store when a 30-year-old man came in armed with what turned out to be a BB gun, came in and announced a robbery, and we arrested him without incident. Two uniformed Baltimore police officers on patrol yesterday observed a 15-year-old young man breaking into the Eden Cafe, and they made an on-scene apprehension as well. So the police officers are out here working very hard, working very diligently on behalf of our city. We didn't have any additional pharmacies that were broken into. The past 48 hours, Baltimore police officers have made 6 firearm arrests, 6 in 48 hours. Our calls for service yesterday were lower than they were Friday. We had 141 calls for service Saturday as opposed to 224 on Friday, and we've responded to a total of 102 traffic accidents in the last 48 hours, and we echo the mayor's thanks to our community for all of their help. And last night during Phase 3, police officers encountered some motorists, not many, who were out on the road, and just made them aware of the Phase 3 while it was still in effect, and they complied and got off the road as soon as possible. So we want to thank our community for that, and I want to turn it over to the Fire Chief Ford.
Thank you.
Good morning. Just as the mayor said, I'd like to start off by thanking our 911 call takers, our dispatchers, our fire, EMS workers, as well as our fire inspectors and all the other gathering of the members of our organization that made possible what we've done up until this point. We've also had a reduced number of calls. Since 4 o'clock this morning, we're somewhere around 47 EMS-related calls, 13 suppression-related calls, no significant events that are associated specifically with, as far as something that has caused bodily harms, specifically associated with this snowstorm. So at this time, we are moving along, and our folks are doing an outstanding job. I want to reiterate some safety concerns that we have about, and I want to restate some of the things that the mayor said about people going out and shoveling. Shoveling is an intense aerobic exercise, and it's easy to become exhausted and overwhelm yourself. So pace yourself, come in and out. Also, when you decide to go out and do shoveling or do whatever you intend on doing, which we want to encourage people to stay inside if at all possible, to wear light layers, meaning don't wear tight clothes, but dress in layers loosely. Understanding that when you get those layers wet, you are no longer insulated. So you need to keep dry. So you're going to have to come in and out. So as often as possible, make sure that you stay warm, keep yourself warm. It's easy to witness hypothermia in these kind of conditions, where you can go out and not even realize it's happening. And most of our calls related to the incident of people during this cold weather have been things like chest pains and cold weather emergencies. So we want to encourage people to stay inside, and if they have to go out, be conscious of their health and well-being, and if they can, and they are doing some shoveling, to be conscious of the hydrants and try to clean up around the hydrants. Thank you.
Thanks. So open up to questions.
How will you all deal with the folks who will start to venture out because they see the sun is shining now?
As long as they're on foot and they're careful, I don't have a problem with it. The challenge is if people are trying to drive, number one, without an approved Phase 2 vehicle. I want to reiterate that while Phase 3 is lifted, we're still in Phase 2. If you don't have the four-wheel drive, the radials, or the chains, you're not permitted on the road. So I get it. People have cabin fever, but it doesn't mean that you should abandon common sense.
How soon can some of the residents on the side streets expect their streets to be plowed?
We've already been on some of the side streets, and we will continue to do that. What I ask is that residents be mindful of what they do when they plow, when they dig themselves out. That makes it more difficult for us to maintain the work that we've done. Nobody wants to waste taxpayers' money, and every time that happens, when people put the snow out in the street, that's exactly what we're doing. We're making the streets impassable. We're erasing the hard work that was done, and we're wasting money. So my request is that people use common sense and think about the common good when they are digging themselves out. That will help us to maintain the advantage that we have over 2010, because again, we've tripled the amount of contractor equipment that we have to start with. We built in a set of contracts that helped us not ramp up like we had to do before in response to the crime. We had it go, in response to the snow. We had these resources in place prior to the storm. In order for that to be effective, that plan to be effective, we need the residents to be helpful.
Is there a timeline for when you hope to see all of the roads plowed?
As quickly as possible, but understand that this is an historic snow event. We've never had this amount of snow. So when I talk about patience, it's also, again, common sense. If it took us, however many days the last time to clean up, if it's more snow, it should take us longer, right? So we're going to be working as aggressively as possible with, as I said before, more equipment than we've ever had to deal with the snow, but it's still 2.5 feet of snow. So people just have to be reasonable.
And is there a strategy for where all that extra snow is going to go? Is it gonna be trucked
Absolutely.
out?
One of the lessons we learned from 2010 is to not only have the contractors in place, but also to have designated lots where we're putting the snow. We have those in place. We're trying to engage to get some of the snow melters that we've had access to in the past. Again, these things were pre-planned. And we didn't have to kind of do it on the fly because we had so much snow as we did in 2010.
At what point will you all make a decision on if the city government will be open tomorrow?
Yeah, later on this afternoon. And again, that's why I said during Snowmageddon we were closed 2 days, liberal leave 2 days, just to give people an idea of what we're dealing with, but we'll make that official designation or official announcement later today.
One more?
Do you have a sense of how many people?
You talked about, I don't know if you said anything earlier about maybe bicyclists that are out there in front of cars.
Whether you,
down the hill.
absolutely, whether you are on a bike or on foot, I would encourage residents to use common sense. I've gotten messages from people that are out on the roads. We've gotten feedback from the crews that are out on the road that people are exhibiting very poor judgment. Walking out in the middle of the street, the visibility is low. When you have the the piles of snow on the side, your visibility is impaired. I would just encourage people to think about this one question before they jump on a bike to just go riding around, or if they're out jogging in the middle of the street or walking. Is it worth your life? Because when you are in a historic snow event, when you are doing that, when you're out on the street in the thoroughfare, you risk your life. Ask yourself that question. Is it worth risking my life for? And the answer is no, stay home. Read a book, watch a movie. That's our hashtag. Thanks. Thank you.
All right, that was Mayor Stephanie Rawlings-Blake, Department of Transportation Director, along with the Chief of Police, just updating us in the city about what happened over really the last 24 hours and how, as a city, we're going to move forward.